What is up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome and welcome back. Now, we've been keeping busy, staying busy with maintenance contracts. It's no secret that helps you in the slow time, but it's for us been keeping us busy all year round. We always have service calls, and then we have maintenance almost every month, every other month now, and getting those has been really good for our business. And now we have more coming in, and it's going to be all sorts of kitchen equipment, ice machines, ACs, refrigeration equipment, tons and tons of maintenance. So you can imagine I was very happy to get my NUCALGON order in today. So let me just show you what we got. We got this coil gun from NUCALGON. I personally really enjoy this one. It's a nice size. So always check the dilution ratio. It's labeled right here. Your coil cleaner will also give you a recommendation on the bottle itself, but very easy to carry in bags and stuff like that because it's narrow, a little bit taller, but it's just easier to carry, and they have a really nice sprayer to go with it. So this is just quick connect, and then you got your little spout in here that gives you that little foam action and all that. We're gonna stock up on a ton of these for the guys, everybody doing maintenance right now. And my advice, or the way that we do things for these ACs and walk-in condensers, is if I've never serviced it before, I've never cleaned it personally, we're gonna hit it with some micro channel safe, something that's not as harsh, and you're gonna use the foam cannon, get it on there, let it sud and all that and soak, and then rinse it off, and you're gonna get a ton of dirt off of it. Again, only if I've never serviced or cleaned it myself. Once we get them on a maintenance contract, that first and second round, we're gonna use more coil cleaner, and then we're able to maybe use a little bit less, change the dilution ratio on it, because you got that dial here that you can change it on the fly, and you don't have to pre-mix it or anything. You just pour the concentrate straight in there, set your dilution ratio, and you're good to go. And like I said, we'll dilute it more, or we'll just end up using water once they've done, 2-3 maintenances in a row, like 6 months out. It's gonna get cleaner and cleaner and cleaner, so we use less further in the contract. But if I've never serviced it, or, customers are notorious for neglecting maintenance, that's when we hit it with the cleaner. And like I was saying, our cleaner of choice is the Tri-Power. This is the ultra concentrate. This one gives you up to 8 gallons in this small bottle, so it's easy to carry. I can put it in a crate right there and have a couple of those, and those will last me all summer. And the Tri-Power, the orange one, is the one that I like the best, safest. I personally don't like to use anything super harsh, any of the blue stuff. That way, you don't get it on your skin, get it on your clothes, mess up anything for the customer in the area, right? You don't want to mess up their floors, anything else around the unit you're working on. Just use something micro channel safe. When we're cleaning evaporators, and I like to use one for everything, so evaporators on ACs or walk-in boxes, also condensers, but you need to rinse them on the condensers. For smaller reach-in equipment, I like to use the Hvacr cleaner. Like I said, if you use it on the condenser, like a small reach-in freezer, make line cooler, prep cooler, just make sure you rinse it with, I use a pump sprayer just to rinse it off. And if you're gonna use it on evaporators, because you can use this one on anything, it's also safe for kitchen appliances, so it's safe around food. And if you use it on evaporators, it's self-rinsing because the evaporator will condensate and rinse it off for you. So that's the one that I like to use, multi-purpose for everything else. Gotta have some great wipes. These have a soft side and an abrasive side. Has that citrus smell, which I've never 100% liked, but for some reason on this one, maybe because it's more subtle, I do like it. It's a little bit more pleasant than others I've tried. So I'm a fan of the great wipes. You need to clean up after yourself. You need to clean your hands. This is a great solution for all that. And you got to pair it with the toughest towels I've ever tried. I didn't believe it until I tried it. These are the Dragon towels. So I use shop towels. They're somewhere in the van, and those suck. Like any brand you get at the mechanic store, automotive store, never liked any of them. Dragon towels, they're individual pieces, right? It's not a roll or anything, but you pull out what you need, and you can rinse and reuse they're actually super tough and hard to rip. So like I said, if you use the Great Wipes paired with the Dragon towels and you got a good cleaning solution, wet and dry. And a lot of the drains get nasty, so I went ahead and got a refill because I love the CallRail by NUCALGON. It's this guy right here that they show on the side, and there's an attachment for it. Maybe I'll show it in the next video. It's great for clearing out any small drains on residential applications, split systems. I've also used it a lot on reach-in coolers and freezers and walk-in boxes. So those get plugged up pretty bad, and if you got that balloon little expansion attachment, because there's a different attachment for that, that one works great. It won't blow anything back. It'll get it all the way through, and we use these a lot. So now that we're stocked up, we're gonna go do some maintenance really quick. I'll take you along and you can see how bad some of these systems are. So since we didn't install this one, I'm not touching this one, just in case for warranty purposes. We have 3 other units that I need to clean and inspect and go through the whole everything. Our first round here on this new maintenance contract. So I'm gonna leave everything as is, and if we get a call, we get a call, and maybe on the next round we'll do a deeper dive and fix some of this stuff. But I kind of want to let them know what the quality is. I'm not going to bash the company or anything like that. I just want to let them know that's not us, or that was how it was installed. Also, there's no gas up here, so they did pipe it in because this is a gas unit. It's, again, the customer buys their own equipment, so they didn't I don't think they asked us, or I don't know what happened in the communication process, but usually they try to buy it themselves, so we give them like a reference and all that. I don't remember what the old one was, but all the other ones are electric now. The back one's new, the 2 in the front are not, but all the gas has been disconnected regardless. So that's gonna be another thing, is doing a heating startup in the winter. Make sure that works, because none of the other units up here have any gas hooked up for that. They have electric. See, look, we are hardly up here. Where the hell is this coming from? I can't even get it out. It's a big ass tree already. This is another part of maintenance, is we try to keep the roof clean. Oh, it took the cover. Took the cover with it. All right, so when you got beat up coils like this, just make sure you don't go like full blast. We're just gonna give it a little light rinse. Just kind of let the solution sit there for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can start rinsing it off. I don't think these are too bad. I think we've rinsed them not too long ago. So I gotta fix the drain and all that. Plus, it's been raining a lot, so we'll see how dirty they are. Honestly, not that bad. We could recommend a pull-in clean, but at this point, I think this one's gonna get replaced soon. So I usually, or typically, use Blackhawk cleaner. You can use this for EVAPs too. It's a no rinse, food safe, because we're in a restaurant. So I already brushed it, but there's not much to brush, so we're gonna throw this on there. Yeah, just on a pre-rinse, before I even use any cleaner, you can tell. Never get me, never. So I need to write up a disconnect. I went to touch it right here. That shit's loose. I was like washing because I want the refrigeration done too. So I was washing this and I turned it back on and it never came back on. So I got to write up a disconnect. So basically, my rule of thumb is it's twice a year. In the winter or the off season, slow season, is when we do a deeper dive, splitting coils, taking apart everything and recommending or doing recommendations. And then summer, one's always going to hit around summer. I'm in Texas. It's hot year round. So in summer, it's more of like, make sure it's clean, wash the coils, clean the evaporator and condenser, make sure everything's working, electrical's good, clean out the drains, replace any bad belts, things like that. I don't want to say it's like in and out, but it's not as a deep of a dive versus when it's not as hot outside. That's when I'll do, like I said, a deeper clean or a deeper look into the system. I don't want to be out in the summer doing, extensive work on the maintenance, and I don't want my guys to do that either. So in the process of that, also, I want to start having guys, because I'm going out on the first round to make sure or assess everything, at least on this one. And then once we figure out what they need, get everybody up to speed. Like I always tell customers, it's going to take a couple of rounds for it to actually, be maintained. That's the whole point. And, soon enough, we'll probably have our maintenance, which will be like apprentices, newer guys, and then we'll have them do like a jobber checklist, in jobber, so that if I need to go out there for any service calls, or maybe they can take care of it if they're comfortable at that point, then we can generate calls, not pushing anything. It's just, the contactor is sticking, motors are bad that they don't know about, broken belts, we charge extra for that kind of stuff. So generate calls from maintenance, which is why I'm trying to stack them up for our business. Easy income, steady income, and then you generate more service calls because customers are not, at least in commercial, on their roof keeping an eye on everything. We're the eyes and ears for them on maintenance.